All right, let's start with maybe the most critical question you can ask yourself as a creator. After someone finishes watching your video, what do they do next? Yeah, for most channels, the answer is, well, nothing. They just click away. And that right there is a massive problem. I want you to think of your channel like a bucket. You're constantly trying to fill it up with viewers, right? But if you aren't actively telling them where to go next, you've got a huge leak. Every single viewer who leaves after just one video is a lost opportunity for more watch time, for another subscriber, for real, meaningful growth. So what happens when you actually start plugging that leak? Well, take a look at this number. That's 3,841 extra views. Creator Viva Reveals got all of those from using just one of these tools we're talking about today, playlists. That's almost 4,000 views that she just wouldn't have had otherwise. And here's where it gets really good. Those views, they turned into over 320 hours of extra watch time. This isn't just some small bump. This is the kind of thing that can seriously change the entire trajectory of your channel. So the question is, how do we do it? Luckily, YouTube gives us 3 core tools that are designed for this exact problem. You've seen them a million times, I'm sure, but we're going to look at how to use them with a real strategy. So let's do a quick intro to cards, end screens, and playlists. Okay, first up, we have cards. You know those little eye icons that show up in the top right corner of a video? That's them. You can time them to pop up at a specific moment to suggest a related video or a whole playlist. And it does it without being, super annoying or intrusive. Next up, end screens. Now, these are your final and probably your most powerful call to action. In those last 5 to 20 seconds of your video, you can put these clickable thumbnails right there on the screen, guiding your viewer exactly where you want them to go next. This is prime real estate for keeping people on your channel. And finally, playlists. And let me tell you, these are way, way more than just a way to organize your videos. A playlist is like a curated experience. When someone's watching a video that's inside a playlist, YouTube automatically lines up the next one. It creates this totally seamless binge-watching flow that can just skyrocket your watch time. Okay, so we get what these tools are, but just, throwing them into your video isn't gonna cut it. The pros really think about the psychology behind using them. So let's talk about how to build a real strategy. And we're going to start with a huge mistake that so many of us make. This quote from Jay Carter absolutely nails it. It's a concept called choice paralysis. For cards, this means you gotta resist that temptation to cram 5 of them into your video. 1, maybe 2 really well-placed, relevant cards are so much more effective than a constant stream of pop-ups that people just learn to ignore. And this idea is even more important for your end screen. If you give someone 2 videos, a subscribe button, and a website link all at once, their brain just kind of short circuits and they click away. So if you're only going to suggest one video, which one should you pick? Well, you've got 2 really powerful options here. Best for viewer lets the YouTube algorithm do the heavy lifting. It picks the video it thinks is most likely to keep that specific person watching. And that can work really well. But choosing a specific video puts you in the driver's seat. It lets you guide someone through a series or to the perfect follow-up video that makes sense after what they just watched. All right, let's put it all together. Based on advice from pros like Doc Rock and Jay Carter, here's the playbook for your end screens. First, pick one main thing you want them to do. Is it watching another video or is it subscribing? Just pick one. Second, keep them on YouTube. Don't clutter your end screen with a bunch of social media links that just pull them away from the platform. And finally, plan for it. Actually mention your end screen in your video. A simple, hey, if you like this, you're going to love the video popping up right here. Makes the whole thing feel way more natural and intentional. And that same less is more idea applies to cards. The best way to use them? A single, super relevant card that you pop in at the exact moment you mention another video. It's like a helpful little footnote, not a pop-up ad. Okay, now it's time to talk about the most underrated tool in the entire toolkit, playlists. We have got to stop thinking of these as just folders for our old videos. We need to start seeing them for what they really are, a secret engine for discovery and for growth. This right here is the big mindset shift, and this insight comes from Justin Brown at Primal Video. A well-made, optimized playlist can actually rank in YouTube search results, just like a regular video can. Think about that. Someone could search for iPhone video tips and find your entire playlist on that topic, not just one of your videos. This is a complete game changer for getting discovered. So, how do you actually optimize them for search? You treat them exactly like you treat a video.
You give your playlist a title that's focused on keywords people are really searching for. You write a detailed, keyword-rich description that explains all the value they're going to get inside. And, pro tip, remember that the thumbnail for your playlist is just the thumbnail of the first video in it, so you gotta make sure that one is super compelling and makes people want to click.
And this strategy goes way beyond just search results. You can use your playlists to totally power up your channel's homepage. Instead of just showing a boring list of your latest uploads, you can create custom sections. You could have a section for beginner guides, one for gear reviews, maybe another for advanced techniques. This turns your channel page from a simple video feed into a curated library that immediately shows a new visitor all the amazing value you have to offer.
So when you put all these pieces together, the strategic cards, the focused end screens, and the optimized playlists, it all points to one big idea, one fundamental shift in how you should think about your job as a creator.
This is it. This is the crucial takeaway. Your video is not the finish line. It's just a stepping stone. You're the expert. You're the guide for your own content. So it's your job to think about what your viewer needs next and make it ridiculously easy for them to find it. That's how you turn someone who just passively watches into an active, engaged part of your community.
So, as you start planning your next video, I want you to ask yourself this one simple question. After the screen goes black, what is the single most valuable action you want a viewer to take? Is it to watch the next video in your series? Is it to check out a playlist for beginners? Answer that question with total clarity, and you will know exactly how to use these tools to build a channel that doesn't just get views, but one that actually truly grows.